My ex kept leaving gifts at our door, and my girlfriend actually let her in to decorate. I met my girlfriend when we were 27 and we clicked fast. We'd been dating 2 months. She was sweet, high effort, and did big romantic stuff, like buying my favorite comic and tucking a note inside asking me out. The only wrinkle was her childhood friend, Sid. She told me early they once had feelings and tried a one-night thing years back, but they chose friendship and promised never to date. I've never met Sid. 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend texted me in pieces. Sid had called her crying, saying she was jealous of us and couldn't stay friends while we were happy together. Sid told her to break up with me or she'd cut her off. I said that was manipulative and childish. My girlfriend said it's not that simple and told me she needed time to think. We were fine yesterday. Now I was on hold so her friend could feel better. I told her I wouldn't accept an ultimatum from someone outside our relationship. She said she wasn't choosing Sid, she was choosing her history. We agreed to a break while she figured it out. For the next week and a half, she barely spoke to me. She finally asked to meet. She sat across from me and said she was choosing me and would let the friendship go. I saw she had cried, but anger flooded me anyway. It shouldn't have taken 2 weeks. If I mattered, she wouldn't have put me on a shelf to see if her friend forgave her. I told her I couldn't get past it and ended it. She stared at the table. Her friends blew up my phone later, saying I was cruel and she had now lost both. Then my ex begged me to take her back, sent a long message calling me the best thing that ever happened to her, and blamed old memories for fogging her head. She admitted the one night with Sid had happened before me and said it was just to see. I blocked her. 10 months passed. I was 28 and living with my new girlfriend, Nicole, 29. I thought that mess was over. It wasn't. My ex started leaving things at our door. Baskets, flowers, chocolates, and letters with my name in little hearts. She'd drop stuff and run. It kept happening. I blocked every account I could find, took photos of the packages, and ignored them. It creeped me out. It felt wrong, and I hated it. Nicole didn't see a problem. She said she felt bad for my ex and didn't want perfectly good food to go to waste. She'd open the notes, laugh, and put the chocolates in a bowl. I told her I didn't want any of it in our place. She rolled her eyes and said I was being dramatic. I couldn't get her to understand that it felt like a boundary getting pushed over and over. I started leaving packages at the front desk and asked the building to call me if anyone tried to come up. I told Nicole again, no more. She said she heard me. On my birthday, I came home to balloons, a banner, and rose petals on the table. For a second, I smiled, thinking Nicole went all out. Then I saw the handwriting on a card. It was my ex's. I froze in the doorway. I stood still. My chest felt tight. Nicole walked out of the bedroom, grinning, and said, "Surprise!" She told me my ex had buzzed our door and she let her in so she could decorate. She brought everything and it was sweet, she said. My stomach dropped. I asked if my ex went into our bedroom. Nicole said yes, to hang streamers. I asked how she could think that was okay when I had said no contact, no gifts, nothing inside. Nicole said I was overreacting and told me to calm down. I started checking rooms, opening drawers, looking behind frames. I didn't know what I was looking for, just that our space didn't feel safe. I pulled the banner down and put the baskets on the floor. I told Nicole I was changing the locks and filing a report. She laughed and told me not to be paranoid. I took pictures of the decorations, bagged everything, and set the bags by the door. When Nicole kept laughing, something in me snapped. I told her letting my ex into our home crossed a line I can't fix with a talk. I laid out clear rules. No more gifts inside, no contact, no reading letters, no opening the door, period. We would change the locks in the morning, and I would make a report so there was a paper trail if the gifts continued. I said I needed her on my side, or I was done. She crossed her arms and told me I was making a scene over free stuff. I told her this wasn't about free stuff. It was about trust and safety. She shrugged and said if I didn't like it, I could take it up with my ex. That was my answer. I called the locksmith, told the building to block my ex from the buzzer list, and packed a small bag. Nicole asked if I was serious. I said yes. I carried the bags to the trash and shut the chute. I came back, took my keys off the hook, and told Nicole I couldn't live with someone who invited chaos into our home. Now her friends are saying I was petty for tossing the gifts. Am I wrong?